Billy, Komodo, Reinforce, are you back?
Copy.
Komodo, Reinforce. Reinforce knows the fight already. Komodo, you back?
Back.
Was that Komodo?
That sounds like RG.
Okay, I'm gonna start going over the fight here. Phase 1 we saw a little bit last week. Matt's gonna pick up the Shambling Horrors, make sure they are faced away. Smoking, if you can keep an eye on them and trank shot them when they become enraged. As for the ghouls, they are fine if they go on Kip. We can cleave those down. Every time the necrotic plague gets dispelled, it's going to increase the damage Lich King does by 2%. When you get dispelled or when you get the plague, you want to run over towards Matt and be closer to the ads. Once we'll have Matt dispel you there, and essentially what'll happen is that will go to the ads and start damaging them, and then they will eventually die from that. I think it's closest to the big ad. Let's see. He's also going to do Infest. When that goes out, that's going to do some damage on the raid. We want to keep Power Word Shield up on as many people as we can. And we're going to Shadow, Resist Aura, and Aura Mastery those and Desat those. So Ire, you'll grab the first 2 cog, the 3rd and 4th one. And Kenshin, then Matt for those. We will go into phase 1.5 when we get to 70%. One thing to mention is that on Heroic, he will do shadow traps that we will be essentially kiting back towards the back area here. We won't see those on normal, but what those do is they will fling you off the platform. So just so you have a heads up, the difference there. When we get down to 70%, everyone needs to run to the outside. Lich King will go to the center and he will start casting Remorseless Winter, and it will kill you if you are not. During this phase, he is going to target someone and get a Rageless Spirit out. They need tanked away, facing away from the raid, and he's also going to do Frost Orbs coming from the center. Hunters, if you can turn and shoot those and kill them, if they reach the raid, they will knock us all off out here. Once Remorseless Winter is done, we will go into phase 2. The Raging Spirits, you can just kind of bring up to Lich King and we'll cleave them down. Yeah, Hunters should be enough to kill those Frost Orbs. They don't have a lot of health. But if you see them getting close, turn and kill them. Phase 2, we are going to tank him in the center here. He will cast a new ability. It is called Defile. If you get that, run it to the outside of the raid here in phase 2 as fast as you can. Do not stand in it because it will get larger and slowly increase in damage the larger it is. It comes out about every 30-ish seconds. The other mechanic we will get is we will get Valkyrs. So that's kind of why we want them in the center here. They will take the shortest path to the outside. So Corpse and Smokin', if you can keep Frost Traps down in the center, get stuns on them. Warlocks, you can do a gateway kind of over towards the edge, and then we can ignore the Valkyrs that get Warlocks because they can just use their gateway to get back up. Hunters, you can disengage if you get trapped. Essentially, they'll run you towards the edge and will drop you off the edge and kill you if they are not killed in time. So slow them, stun them, do whatever you have to. We will spread a little bit right before Defile comes out, because if we get it in the center of the raid, it's going to accrue, get bigger and accrue damage faster. So right before Defile comes out, we'll do a loose spread. Once he gets down to 40%, he will go to phase 2.5, which is the exact same. We are going to run to the outside. Again, it'll be the same as the first phase 1.5. When we get to the end of this one, we are then getting phase 3. During this phase, we will get about vials. We'll tank him on one side. When we get vile spirits coming out, what you'll do, we'll kind of run to the outside of the circle. They'll be up in the air right here. And then as they come down, probably, I don't know how long it'll take, but as they approach the ground, then we'll run towards the outside and we will rotate Soaker. So we'll have Army of the Dead to soak them, Pally with a Divine Shield, and Dez with Dispersion. I think you can do that every other. What's it up?
I've got it left right now, so.
Yep, the first 2 will be an Army Soak, and then we'll rotate through the other options there. Corpse and Smokin'. Yes, Corpse and Smokin', make sure we have Frost Traps down for that to slow the Vile Spirits down. It's important that you stop at the outside circle before they, so that way they can kind of land in the ground. If you go too far, they will start to spread out and some of them won't be soaked. We will also be getting defiled during this stage, so you will have to move left and right for this instead of towards the outside. Keep the paths between the Vile Spirits open so we can kite back and forth between them, because they'll do a lot of damage. I believe it's like 30,000 damage for the Vile Spirits. About every minute he is going to harvest soul in that phase and send someone down to the Frostmourne room. There will be an ad down there that is trying to kill Tyrannus Menethil. If you are a healer, you are just going to heal Tyrannus Menethil. If you are DPS, you're going to kill the Spirit Warden and do damage on him. If we fail this part, it will buff Lich King by 200%. So we have to kill the Spirit Warden before Tyrannus Menethil dies. And Menethil will do damage on him as well. So if it's all healers, just keep healing him and he will get the damage down too, and eventually he will die. Then he will send you back up here. And yep, the higher health he is, the more damage he'll do. And then the ad will also do Soul Rip. You want to make sure that gets interrupted if you're in the Frostmourne room. I'll kind of send out these reminders as the phase goes on. Anyone have any questions?
What's the ability called in the first phase that we're desacking or mastering?
Infest.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, for phase 1.5, if you go to your left side for those who are on Dreamwalker, if you're on the left, just kind of go to the left side, and those who are on the right, go to the right side. It'll make it a little bit easier as well. Cat go left, cog right. Yeah, gonna do it.
Infast into defile.
Yeah.
That's the big ones. Infast, defile. Infast, defile.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need a fish feast down.
Don't know if you said it. Don't know if you said that we don't jump on defile. I'm reading that.
Yes, do not jump into file because the game will treat you as if you're still in it until you land again, and you'll make it larger and do more damage. So do not jump in it. Okay, does anyone have an endless rage flask?
Yes, I do. Trade me.
I am ill prepared on my druid. Oh, the other mechanic, I almost forgot. Soul Reaper is going to be in phase 2 as well. This is going to be the taunt swap for the tanks. As soon as it comes out, go ahead and taunt. You're going to want cooldowns for it. So first would be pain suppression. It's likely going to do Kip first. Matt you'll taunt after each Soul Reaper and use a cooldown. So Matt, you do Divine Protection after that. And then you would Hand of Sack on Kip with Vampiric Blood at the same time, Kip. I wrote them kind of in the Mr. T note, so you can keep an eye on that. But essentially, you want a cooldown every time you're taking over for Soul Reaper. It will increase attack speed and do a ton of tank damage. Almost forgot that. Okay, let's get a pull going. I don't know if there's a roleplay here.
Don't know.
It's always role playing.
I'll throw stones on the tanks, one on Kip, one on Matt, and then one on Squid.
I got Squid.
I'll get Kip.
Got Matt.
Oh, a long roleplay.
Just a little bit.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand. When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you.
Who's taking him first?
Okay.
As soon as he becomes active, go ahead and heroism as well, Squid. You'll get a second heroism around 25%.
Okay. Attack!
What are you doing up there?
I was just stealth.
In fact, get everyone healed up. Cleave those ghouls down. Get that horror over to Matt. Necrotic Plague on perfect on that transfer. Peace Satire. Followed up with Aura Mastery. Yep. New Shambling Horror. Stab, run over to the ads. If you have the plague, run to the ads. Run to the outside.
You from within until all the
Run to the outside. Don't be in front of the horror. Looks like we had a lot run in front of the horror. So, wipe. Yeah, only Matt is gonna dispel that plague.
If you don't get dispelled soon enough, though, it will just kill you.
Yep,
No,
so
correct,
gotta
but I
have
was
that.
dispelled before I could turn and leave the group. It was instantaneous.
You're supposed to take that plague to the big tall guy, right?
Yeah, I died by shockwave, but I had the plague, and before I could leave the group, it was already off of me.
I blame Larry. It's his fault.
Yeah.
You're taking the plague to the shambling
wait.
guys, right? That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep, when we're
You
running
just
to the
don't go in front of 'em.
outside, don't be in front of the shambling horrors. And when
be
we
behind him, be behind him and let you take it off you when you're behind him.
yeah, you can be behind them, just not on front.
Is there that 40-second roleplay every time?
Yes.
Yeah. It is a long time to wipe. Especially once we get past phase 1. Wild, are you ready? We get a priest buffs on Wild. Can start it up. Yeah, we'll have to move a little before 70%.
has finally arrived. Shall I lay down, Foster One, and throw myself at your mercy for
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand when my work
When we do go to the outside, don't be in front of the shambling horrors, and also kind of go left, right, like I mentioned, and stay spread out. Just don't be in the center there because he's doing his damage.
So be it. Champions, attack!
That was a good hero.
Infest.
I hear you're gonna get the first desec here.
Now?
Nope. Just wait. Go ahead and do it now. Gonna get Aura Mastery next. Yep. You can do it now. Cog, you're gonna desack the next one. Plague on Wild. Desack now, Cog. Do we really only have one stack on that? Move to the outside now. Don't be in front of those horrors.
Transition.
Until all that remains is
Yep, spread out. Don't be in front of the spirits. Matt, once those shambling horrors are dead, you're just gonna wait for that.
Targeted.
I don't think we have enough plagues on those. Get those ice
There's
spheres
only
down.
2. Another raging.
Yep.
Oh, they're spreading now.
Yep, DPS those shambling. Battle res Ranny when you can. Run in. Fast. Bring the raging spirits. Tank them in the middle. Oh, that plague's gotta drop already.
You have 3 healers dead.
Yep, it's away.
Health stone.
So why is the very first necrotic plague always overkilling somebody by their health? Like their entire health pool?
1.
Yes, it does 100k every 5 seconds.
Well, no, it's on the dispel. It's like Smoking got hit for he has 32,000 health. He got hit for 64,000 health. And it happened to me the pull prior. I was the first one with it, and I got hit for double my health.
Smoking one pulled it.
So it's not getting dispelled?
No, it didn't.
I can do it, Keynas. I know how to handle the fight.
I didn't run in because you said you're a resume Kenshin.
What? I didn't know where your body was. I thought you were. I thought you maybe your body fell off.
Yeah, the first tick's about 5 seconds. It's gonna do 50,000 on normal, 100,000 on heroic. So essentially, you have to be over by those ads either way by time before 5 seconds, so you can get dispelled. If you're not, you are going to die.
Yeah. For some reason, my soul stone didn't reset.
Did you release before end of combat?
Everybody was dead, I thought, and I heard somebody. He said something. So I don't know. He must have too soon.
Your release spirit box changes from red to green.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You will learn of that firsthand. When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you. Your anguished cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
So be it. Champions, attack!
Barely made that pretty
Divine
hot.
sack now, Ira. Heroes, perfect. You're gonna aura mastery the next one, Ira. Horrors out. Aura mastery now. Cog, you get the next two. Divine sack now. You're gonna aura mastery the next one. Necrotic plague is coming out. It's on stab. Get to the ad. Aura mastery now, Cog. Everyone move to the outside. Dump in front of that horror. Flag on Pupster. Cog, you got the plague, run it over to the ad.
Spirit.
Run that plague.
I'll let it die.
Enrage.
Once the final ad is down, Matt, you're going to get the plague and you're just going to let it expire over there. Get that spear down. New spirit up on the right.
Enrage. Enrage.
Trank shot the horrors. Transition, gotta get that horror down.
Gotcha.
Infest. All here.
Save you, Randy.
Yay, thank you.
2. Infest. 1.
Oh, someone pulled. Don't come in. Is it all here? There you go.
Yeah, when we go to the transition, no one should be near Matt. We don't want the plague to spread to the raid. Need the raging spirits down.
Repair bot up.
So when we go into phase 1.5, 2.5, essentially, Matt, you're going to tank on this flare. We don't want anybody near that. As long as we do the plagues right, that plague will kill it. The rest of the raid, we want split between these two flares here. Group 3 can go on the left one, group 4 on the right, and melee you can kind of split right here. And Kip, you can kind of get the Raging Spirit here faced away from a raid. That'll help reduce some of the damage. And then once that final necrotic plague is off, Matt, you can come back into the raid. That should be gone before phase 2. Yeah, that plague's got to be dispelled near the ads, not immediately. And if you get it, you have to run to there quickly.
The swords also need to get tranked. Their enrage was like up like the whole time.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand. When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you. Your anguished cries will be testament to my unrivaled power.
Champions, attack!
Infest.
Ire, you'll get the first 2 cooldowns here. I just missed one. Divine Sack now. Plague on Wild. Or a Mastery now, Ire. Hog, you'll get the next 2. New Necrotic Plague. It's on Little Greg. Divine Sack now, Cog. Yep, move to the outside.
Transition. Enrage.
Remember, split up into the 2 groups here. Need a better split. Face, tank that fate. Nope, don't take them. Take in between the groups and face Lich King with a spirit.
Don't kill the Raging Spirit. Step.
Oh, don't kill them?
Kill the Raging Spirit.
Yep, Raging Spirit. that ice sphere down.
In range.
No ice sphere coming out. New spirit.
High stacks.
Transitioning.
Our splits. Yep. Just move in, Matt. Don't go to the center, though.
I'm down.
In range. To infest. 1. Defile.
Yeah, there we just need a better split going into phase 2. The raid was kind of all grouped up together, and what happens is that we get the pain and suffering on everyone, and it does a lot more damage. Let's get a soulstone on Matt and one on Squid.
I got one on Squid.
Lots of fish feast, couple flasks. Might have to adjust those once I see how much of this platform falls off. But essentially we need the left group, right group, and tank kind of in that formation. So group 3, you're going kind of to the left side. Group 4, you're going to the right, and then melee, you're going to be behind the flare. Kip, you're taking them facing Lich King. And then Matt, you'll be over on the side here.
One healers in the middle group.
Yeah, you guys can kind of go to that green one. Kind of split up between the two. So Cat go left, Cog right, Larry left, Ranny right, and Squid left.
Wait, what are we talking about?
For the flares to stack up on.
Okay.
Gonna start this up. We got 50 seconds, so Yeah, make sure we're pre-potting and everything. If we can get out before that second shambling horror, we are in good shape.
And throw myself at your mercy, ordering.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand when my work is complete.
Then Cat, you'll get the first DS and the Aura Mastery second. Or either order, doesn't matter, but.
Rise will be testament to my unrivaled power.
Sophie! Champion! Attack!
DSAC.
Invest.
First horror up. Go ahead and Aura Mastering now. Cog, you got the next two. DSAC now, Cog. Aura Mastering now, Cog.
Phase change.
Yep, move towards the outside.
Just.
Yep.
We got another shambling.
Transition.
Yep. Misdirect that to Matt.
Enrage.
Raging Spirit. Pull it a little forward, Kip.
I don't think either of them have plague now.
Yep, it's gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, neither of them have it.
Enrage. Enrage.
Whoever DI'd me, you're lucky that the world did not, break.
It would have came back.
That would have been funny.
I don't know if you would have fall. Do you fall if you're DI'd in there?
I have no idea. I think I fall.
I would have cried laughing.
But you wouldn't have died.
Only thing that would make that better if it was on the Rella.
Yeah, that's messed up. Why would you say that? What's that? So sad. Super sad. The saddest.
Where did you die, Nissa?
I think one of the ice things spawned on top of me.
Okay, because this is out of line of sight, so I was running around pillars trying to find you.
I'm in the pillar.
Nissa has been
No,
entombed.
he's literally entombed.
Kip, we're gonna have you change locations here. Kind of tank over by this flare.
At the start or in the next phase?
For phase 1. I'm gonna start up the roleplay.
Do you want me still where I was, or by this other flare?
By that flare.
This one way over here?
Yep. Then you should just have to back up a little bit when we go to the phase there.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you. Your anguished cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
Make sure you're pre-potting, get as much DPS as you can.
Champions, attack!
Pre-pot now. Here you'll get the first cooldowns. Go ahead and desap now.
Oh crap! I was here.
Go ahead and Aura Mastery. Hog, you got the next 2. Divine Sacrifice. Aura Mastery now, Cog.
Shambling behind the pillar.
Just let it come to you, Matt. Move to the outside.
Enrage.
Remember, split up into your 2 sides here.
Enrage. Spirit.
First Raging Spirit's up. We're gonna get 3 of these. Get the ice sphere down. Don't take that yet, Kenshin.
Ice stacks.
That's better on those horrors. Stay over there till the flag is gone, Matt. Everyone move in, move in. Break those spheres, fast. Don't hit them, don't hit them. Move into the center.
Warlocks on me.
Yep, stun the Valkyrs. Frost traps. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Get them down fast. Defile. If you get this, run out. Run wild, run out wild. Tank swap, Soul Reaver.
Oh, I fell off. The Valkyrie dropped me.
Stand in defile.
Yeah, just go stand in defile.
Yeah, mine didn't get stunned right away.
Valkyr. 2.
And then Defile dropped under it.
Defile.
Much better on phase 1 and 2. I think that helped moving the position there for those horrors.
I had a parachute. It's not fair.
Oh, did you still die at the bottom?
Well, no, I did a parachute and it just killed. I died as a kill plane.
Yeah, Hunters and Warlocks, since you have a way of getting back on the platform without your Valkyrie dying, you guys can stay outside. You don't have to stack up with us, that way it's less Defile in the middle too. Yeah, Ice Nova, whatever you have to do, stun them, slow them.
I was able to stun mine, and then another one picked me up, I think. So you can stun them, like, right away.
Yep, and then tanks, just make sure you're calling out for cooldowns on the Soul Reapers.
swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
Firsthand, when my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you. Your anguished cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
Champions, attack!
3 pots now. Heroism.
Infest.
Divine Sack. I was a little late on that.
It's alright, I saw that. That one comes really fast in the beginning.
It does.
And Lee has
You mean Lorelia?
Yeah, that
Aura Mastery. Trank the Horror. Hog, you got the next 2 cooldowns. Divine Sack now. Trank the Horror.
Never mind.
Smoky, move up. Then you can't move.
When you get the plague, you have to move right away.
Move to the outside. Don't be in front of that horror.
Translation. Enrage. Spirit.
Raging Spirit. Split into your 2 groups. Did you get the res smoking? New Spirit. Should get 1 more Spirit.
We're surrounded.
Get a Frost Trap into the middle as soon as we go into the middle.
Get it.
Fast.
My Infernal was probably late.
No, it's done, but I'm still there.
I'm trying. I tried.
I tried.
Defile.
Bye, guys.
It is funny watching the Valkyrie carry a tree, though.
So, you cannot DI a Valkyrie target, FYI.
Infest.
Let's get quick reses. We'll go 1 more time, and then we'll call it there.
Valkyr. 2.
Carrying the tree look like I'm gonna make one hell of a nest.
That or I was gonna get ripped up and used as kindling.
We had a lot less time in those Valkyries too, because they were kind of off to the side.
Yeah, I wasn't going anywhere near the middle, and things were running around one-shotting people.
Get 10 yards away or get to Matt?
Get to the ads. That Matt's tanking.
Is he marked?
He'll have the big zombies on him.
He's got a giant fucking zombie on him.
Scrap that up.
Well, who doesn't have a zombie?
Times the height.
Everyone else.
You asked. That's great.
Get those beasts eaten. I'm gonna start it up. About 50 seconds to keep getting ready.
So, the light fought justice has finally arrived. Shall I lay down false warning and throw myself at your mercy, ordering?
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You learn of that firsthand. When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you. Your anguished cries be deafened to my unripe power.
So be it. Champions!
Repot now.
Infest.
Thank you, Liger. RMS right now. Plague on Little Greg. Hog, you got the next 2 cooldowns. Desack now. Trank the Horror. Plague on Komodo, thank you. Go ahead and Aura Mastery now, Cog. Trank the Horror. Yep, everyone move over to the outside. Don't be near the Horror. Split into 2 groups.
Enrage. Spirit.
get the first aura mastery for Infect once we get out of this. Everyone move in. Don't hit that sphere. Kill that sphere.
That was an early.
Woody.
Yep.
Oh, it's early.
Oh, I thought we got all three.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think we had one more.
Someone throw an arcane bomb.
Yeah, was that the cutscene where he kills all of us?
No.
Oh.
It's a 2-minute role
Yeah,
play.
I thought we got it.
Sorry, I thought we got the third one out already. My timer was showing that phase was ending.
Oh, geez. We got another heroic time.
Yeah, that was big.
Yep, next week we're probably going to be pushing Fester Gut and some of those in Sarfang a little bit more. We're on our next tier of heroics, which is Sarfang, Fester Gut, Blood Queen, and Council in that tier.
Have a good night.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks a lot.